Hello, 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 and welcome back, one and all. For some reason, oh wait, there may not be sound on this screen. No, we have sound. We have sound. We should be good. Hello, welcome back. I'm Pete, aka Krimxon, and I hope you are doing well. For some reason, I couldn't hear the. Usually, I have it set up so I can hear that song. Didn't want to play for me. I was quite upset. I missed my hype. How's it going anyway? Welcome. We're chilling out, a bit more Outer Worlds today. This is the plan. This is the plan. We'll see how this game smells. What's up, cheers? How's it going? How you feeling? Did somebody have a hangover? Oh. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Ate something bad. What did you have? Food poisoning's usually pretty fast. Anyway, it's good you're feeling better. Oh, should I talk to you?
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Why do we need their help?
The Queen ain't just gonna come out on her own. She'll have dug tunnels into the mountain. I've got theories about how to lure her out, but Anders would know for sure.
And they took a UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Sounds like they left you behind.
I don't rightly know what happened. I should have tried to track them down back then. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Where are we looking? Same quest? Yeah, back to the broker. Station or summit. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Might save a load screen. Yeah. Alright. But yeah. At least it's cleared through. At least you're better now. What you been playing? There we go. Oh, yep, up in the base. Go figure.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Could indeed have saved a load screen. This monitor's very bright. where most of the screen is white, or at least whitish. It told me this is who you are. That's what it told me. So, Cross-Coded was in here yesterday? Yesterday. And I guess he found the redeem points thing for Dab. He delightfully informed me that all of his points will now be spent on the Dab, and only the Dab. Where am I going? Upstairs. So, that'll be fun. Wait. Duh. Speaking of, actually, because I was talking to him as well, I need to set up a raffle. I need to find out how people do it. Either way, or multiple raffles. I don't entirely know how to run it, but I found... I need to look for more of them, actually. Is this the right... I heard stuff sliding. That's not the right way around to open it. Okay. Every time. No strap. I need to just... This is really awful. I apologise. Bad timing, but... Sticky tape and posters everywhere. Oh, God. Okay, you're staying there, I guess. That's probably going to be great for the PlayStation's airflow. So amongst... I have some other pieces somewhere I need to find. Is that going to do it? That's going to do it. Fuck it. Okay. Are we back? We should be back. Don't know why OBS decided to crash there. Anyway, apologies. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of the good stuff is. Oh, it's a Ninja Turtles one. Anyone likes Ninja Turtles? Anyway, back to the video game. But I need to sort that. I plan on running it for the duration of December and then draw it on like New Year's Day. I thought would be cool. Oh, hello. You're still here. But yeah, I'll set that up. Don't know how, but... Oh. Okay. Well. I assume it looks like I unzip my trousers. But I'll check that out. Put it in the Discord. I'll check it out. Post-stream. But yeah. So I'll sort that out and I'll let people know. And they'll have like a full month to participate, basically. I don't plan on doing things like putting it in stream titles, because then you just get the people who go searching for any stream with a raffle. And that's defeating the purpose. Because all that does is gain you fake followers for the duration of that, and then, yeah. gone again. Because I'd like to, you know, would not quite a capitalist must present, but New Year's present? Is that a thing? Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to find this man, but I don't know how to get up there. Ah. Okay, progress. Why you gotta be so far away? There we go. Main story's alright. It's hitting a lot of the same notes over and over, but it's well written.
It's the strangest thing. I still can't receive any incoming off-world communications.
Working on it.
That's a relief, as my entire livelihood depends on your
And
success
why is it
in
sending
this
me
one
back there?
particular
No, I need to
endeavor.
talk to him for something else, that's right.
So you can imagine I would be even more immensely relieved if you were to say, hurry it along. Here, take this if it will incentivize you to work faster.
Alright, anyway. Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
Oh, they exist then.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, around one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Bye.
Sure. You know where to find me.
Probably do his thing soon. I don't know how many quests we have. Byzantium we can't reach yet, so yeah, just this one. So we can't fast travel from here. But we need to go back there. Alright, alright. Huh. Really? Thank you. Perfect. Optimal route. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yes, I shall check that when I get a minute. In fact, I could probably just watch it if I load it up beforehand during one of these load screens. Come to think of it. Right. Okay. Fast travel. Fuck it. That's where the marker is. That's where I'm going to go. Oh, right, yeah. Is there not? do that. Oh, and of course that's loaded on the middle monitor. Okay. Wrong way. Damn it! Video game. There we go. I need to look for more of that, actually. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
Shocker. The place outside of the board control. While not great, it's still better. But is Sanjar trustworthy? I don't know.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Because I do feel to a point. Wait, am I just going back on the ship? Wait. Oh, okay. Edgewater. We're going back there. Okay.
I think they're watching the
Damn it. So, 2 extra load screens. Fuck it. Right. How do I... Why does that not... I'll have more load screens. I'll keep playing in load screens. Here we go. Another load screen right here. Hurrah! Sorted. No. Alright, alright.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
I don't know, Ada. I do not know. Back to Terra 2 then. A lot of back and... Well, not too much though, but there is a fair amount of back and forth. Which is fine.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Grand. And we'll continue with our same team, I think.
Please avoid damaging yourself or
There we go.
others while you're out.
Okay, so... If I... do this... I need to look for more of them, actually. Oh, I just realised my cam's probably... Anyway. Is this the right? I heard stuff sliding. That's not the... I need to look for more of them, actually. Okay, very good. Good clip, good clip. Let's stick that back. There, before I forget. I was worried for a second. We're okay though. Edgewater. To the power plant. Sure. What a slogan, right? What a slogan. So I pre-ordered Iceborne last night. First thing pre-ordered in a long time. But I feel, A, I'm going to want it immediately anyway. And B, the main game already works, at least as well as it works, so pre-ordering a DLC that I know I'm going to buy day one and play a lot of. Like, it's a game I already have 300 plus hours in, so I thought, fuck it. And I think I get some outfit pre-order bonus, which I don't really care that much about, but I'd rather get it than not for the same price. It is what it is. I know, I must be becoming mainstream. In fact, I'm even, as of this morning, trying out the whole vaping thing. Says that. Already hyper broken in that game, best equipment. It's not broken. If I go up against Arctempered Nergigante, I still get my ass handed to me.
I'd wager this is the
Plenty of other things can kill me as well if I just fuck about.
Come on out.
Oh, hey. Eminees.
Go!
This will be quick.
Not even a stretch.
Well, I mean, I was smoking before, so I'm like, well, it's better than that, right? So let's give it a go. It's not like I'm sat on stream blowing fat clouds. And even when I went in and spoke to the guy and was like, I want a vape, I was like, I do not want the fat clouds. It's pH, of course.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Is it Vape Nash? Or is it Vape Nash? Something like that, right? What's that? Vape Nash. There we go. There we go. I guessed.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Didn't you just say you can make it so they don't open no more? And then you open it no more?
Oh no.
Or more? Wait.
Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
Must have killed themselves, right? If it was locked. Meanwhile, fish sticks. Frozen dinner that is somehow frozen on a shelf. I'll loot first, I'll check the bodies after. There we go. Alright, Anderson. There's your medallion. And your medallion. And a log, no doubt. There we go, rusty journal. Its display is faded. There's no apostrophe on it. 1 out of 10 game. Officially 1 out of 10 game now because there is no apostrophe in it. You love fish sticks? I bet you do. I bet you do. Some kind of gay fish, aren't you? Its display is faded, and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what look like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice, just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarchs are living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought, maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. I'd leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Bad times, eh?
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
So what now?
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
So as I go through these dialogue options, hang on actually. Any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mana Queen behavioral patterns. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okay. We'll go do that, I guess. So one of the things I appreciate in this game, like, been thinking about comparing it to KOTOR, obviously, and a lot of other classic BioWare RPGs, Mass Effect as well. And part of your choices, there were a lot of choices, but it tended to be good, bad, neutral, right? Or renegade, neutral, paragon. And part of the problem with that system is it leads you to make extreme choices, because if you're going to go one way, you may as well go all of that way, precisely because, like, the end point, same in KOTOR with Jedi and Sith, the end point has a load of buffs, right? You get a bonus for being all the way good or all the way evil. Same as you got bonuses for being all the way renegade or all the way paragon. Because they don't do that, it allows you to actually think about the options you make a lot more as a person rather than just video gamey. I suppose that's also helped a lot by the writing being less just video gamey. Same with Fallout, whatnot, of course. Don't know, just something I was thinking about. I do prefer when there isn't, like, an in-game stat bonus or, like, item unlock or whatever based off going extreme one way or the other. Particularly in longer games, because you aren't necessarily going to want to do that repeated playthrough over and over and over. Not nowadays. Like, once upon a time I played through Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, KOTOR, Final Fantasy games multiple times. In no small part because I just had fewer games, right? But now, there's not just more games, there's more better games, and a lot more variety out there. I understand my own taste a lot better, so I'm not necessarily looking to waste 40 hours of my life playing fucking Earthbound. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the ship, I'm guessing. We're going to Scylla. But yeah, for now, I don't know. Does anyone know what service, site, or whatever people use for raffles and giveaways? Because I want there to be some kind of way, right, to wait towards people that have sub, cheered, hung out in the channel, like chatted a lot. Because I know Twitch alone keeps track of things like messages, up to a certain point at least. I think caps out at 999, but you have nice space for posters. Well, I mean, if I'm not going to use it as some way of gaining fake followers and whatnot, it's going to go to the people that hang out very often, which isn't a large pool of people, let's be honest, so it's going to be a decent chance. And I'm trying to decide if I do like first, second and third prizes, or first person gets to pick out of so many, because I have a few different pieces. Like I can't find my Potemkin, but I know he's around somewhere. Obviously I have the Morgana, I have a TMNT one, Ninja Turtles. Theoretically I could always draw something else, but each one of those is like anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, quite honestly. These aren't posters, these are my arts. Did you not see? Did the stream crash at that point? And I showed it. Did you not see what I unzipped? Or did you immediately... Oh, you immediately... Okay. Oh, I thought you immediately went to clip and just missed what I was actually showing. Okay, well, here comes me unzipping my trousers again. Once I find which end it is. And, as ever, I always do it the wrong way. Oh, okay. Well, so here we are. Not that. Why is this bullshit number ringing me? I have no idea who you are. Didn't mean to answer it either, but I guess I did. So for a start, I've got some more traditional pieces. Don't know if anyone's ever heard of Lemmy, but I'm quite proud of this Lemmy. Not amazing or anything, I guess, but I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah. Or... I'm being very careful because I can't remember if I sprayed them or not. Now, I know Cross-Coded in particular also wanted this one. And they're all just coloured pencil. Decent quality coloured pencil, admittedly, but... I did say you'd have competition. That one was from July 2017, I guess. I wrote a date on it. Oh, there's a digital piece I did and got printed. Well, yeah. I need to get done on better paper. I considered doing it as a print. It's quite old. I have an old Instagram account somewhere, but I should do more drawing more occasionally. It's a good time to catch up with podcasts. I have a few prints, but never really got any interest, mainly because I didn't believe in them enough to market them properly. I haven't done just a cactuar high quality anywhere. I don't know. Some of these pieces I'm just not quite happy with, mainly because of stuff like composition. But I have a nice big A3 piece, but there's too much space in the middle, right? There's too much gap. There needs something. I don't know. That one's on nice paper, actually, feeling that. And I mean, I've done animals and stuff. Done various different dogs and guinea pigs for friends and family members. But yeah. Doggo. I need to... I can't be bothered taking that one out, but I need to crop it. Is it Gene Wilder? As in Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Link's boat, that would be the perfect choice. The King of Red Lions. That is a good shout. Nice meme. No, that's an... I love the original Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I went through a phase where, I think it must have been 2016, when everyone was dying, so I kept drawing them. Not too happy with that one, personally. Here we go. This is another one, though, that I was thinking of putting into the raffle. This is also 2017, I guess. I kind of started to run out of time after I... Donatello just kind of got fucked in that photo, in that drawing, rather, photo. You know what I mean? I think that's what I have here, anyway. Oh. You've come out. Sure. We'll go with that. Don't worry, Cheers. You're on my drawing list. I'll draw you soon. Yeah, that's that shit. Anyway. That's what you think. Do you ever wonder what happened to my old webcam? That it may be hidden somewhere in your walls. So. Yeah, I need to work out how to run that raffle anyway. How to set it up. How to run it. How to do the prizes. Shipping shouldn't be too bad. I can get some card tubes. All the smaller things will go. I've got some postable... envelopes, hard-backed envelopes for like up to A4, I think. Anyway, Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Then I also have some... I don't think I can be asked to eBay them. I probably should, but I don't think I can be asked to eBay them. I have basically old streaming gear, which is still good, just not as good as what I have now. I'm trying to work out... I suppose I could just do multiple raffles over time,
I've been
but
thinking.
New Year's feels like a good time. What's up?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by,
Side
they
mission.
send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously important to you, so let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock.
Guess we're taking
I appreciate
Felix
this,
and
boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
what's her name? Thank me later. What is her name? Nyoka. Is she carrying a fish? No, I guess it's a gun. It just looks like she's holding a fish. But yeah, I have like my old mic, old Logitech webcam. I even have a spare mixer. Unless I knew somebody specifically that was thinking about getting into streaming. At which point, as I say, it's all... Because the mixer I have is actually... I got the USB version of the analog mixer I have, but it had more noise that I didn't like because I'd have to do more faffing around to reduce that. Or I just didn't understand it. I don't know. It could have just been conversion from my janky setup, which is admittedly somewhat less jank now. I got rid of the spare cables and tidied it up again. Tubes of this stuff. It's like plastic tubing to tidy up wires. Super useful. It's bad enough just having a PC, particularly if you have multiple monitors and whatnot, but once you add streaming setup, tidy cables. Okay. We'll do that one in a bit. Can I just... Probably can.
I've been waiting for this! Nice hit!
Get in the butt.
That's one down!
Get fucked. They may have outmaneuvered me. They used the power of rock. Hang on.
Nice hit!
He moved ever so slightly. No, he didn't. He dead. Okay. I can go grab them now. Haha. Oh, wait. Ah. Can I?
Right. Let's dance!
Big cheese. I mean, I have 3 snipers with me. How do you think combat was going to go? Right, let's scroll through my weapons here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's a shotgun. Right, maybe a pulse rifle. Anyway. They're all so far apart. And there are still the other ones. I left the smaller ones alive.
Here they come.
We have a silent sniper. We have an anti-person or anti-creature sniper. And an anti-robot sniper. And then just a random gun because we had 4 slots. Probably get a good shotgun at some point. Oh, spare big boy. Mega Primal. Oh, he digs. Oh, he digs. Nail it. Okay, that was pretty good. Dead.
Nice one.
Get him. He does a drop kick. Bruh, Phoenix does drop kick. That was pretty sick. Primal Brain. Why was he carrying weapon mods? Anyway. Oh, it died in one shot. Okay. Ravager. Also died in one shot. Okay. Dig in. Alright. Have you seen...
Now that was
So if you're at all interested in the styles of Guilty Gear, it's looking a lot like Guilty Gear 2020 or Guilty Gear Strive. That's Strive with an IV, also known as 4. I guess it's the 4th full, like, revision, right, of the series. Anyway. But if you're at all interested in the style, it looks like it's going to be really pushing to keep things relatively simple, and make it easier for beginners to get in. I think they're still going to be trying to keep the skill ceiling fairly high, but lowering the skill floor. Combos are going to be like 3 or 4 hits. It's a lot more about spacing and footsies. I've heard it described as Guilty Gear and Street Fighter having a love child. So, I mean, I'm going to be giving it a go either way. But yeah, kind of taking a lot of the philosophy they had with, and a lot of the stuff they learned from things like Dragon Ball and Grand Blue Versus, which is still waiting to come out, but
Here we go.
where is it? There it is. I have
Hurt.
no knowledge or interest in the Riot
We all in one piece.
character rosters and whatnot, but I'm also keeping an eye and an ear out for word on their fighting game, because if nothing else, it should have really good netcode because of who they've got working on it. Yeah, I saw Koji tweeting about watching horror films, and he, half-jokingly, but probably more seriously than he'll admit, said in that interview with...
Here they come.
Who was it with? Some British tabloid or something, was it? When he said he'd like to make films, it's like, no shit, you'd like to make films. Any chance you've been taking this game as an opportunity to hang out with Hollywood people and make industry contacts? Come on, Koji. And he was already working on PT before he left Konami, wasn't he? So I wouldn't be at all surprised. Would not be at all surprised. Of course, Koji's skill isn't necessarily telling a story quickly and concisely. So translating his writing into
Here we go. Let's take
a
it
90-minute, 2-hour film compared to a 10-hour game. I don't know if he's prepared for that. Die? Get him! It hit. Counts.
Covering you.
Well, interestingly, right, so one of the things is, you remember this Steam Remote Play Together or whatever thing they rolled out? One of the things you can do, of course, with that is play a local co-op game online with a friend who doesn't even have to own the game. You tried it. How'd it work? But anyway, one of the uses of that potentially is fighting games. You want to introduce a friend to a fighting game. It's not necessarily going to be like as good as the online net play code built into the game, but some games have shit net play, so it might actually be better. Not good results, might just be connection. Fair enough, but it's there to at least give you a feel or whatever anyway. It's potentially an option for that kind of thing. I've heard mixed reports. People that live close by have had more success, of course. Very choppy. Fair enough. Was the person you were trying it with wired? Third one. Oh, hey.
I'm a good bra.
Nope. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. What? Did I say on drugs? Did I actually say on drug? Anyway, if I did, I meant was he on cable? Was he wired or wireless? Yeah, I said was he wired? Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. No, never mind. Yeah, got it. Lockpick. 3 more. And at least when Felix is around, I could be on 100 lockpick. Don't know what to... Engineering's useful science. Maxing out science reduces tinkering costs dramatically. But long guns. Long guns. There we go. Do they ding? No. Boop doop doo. Felt like there was another. Oh well. Hey look, free XP. While I'm here. May as well sell my junk. Imagine that being their sales pitch, right? I have not heard of that game.
Great work.
Yay! Impact Hammer Mark II. Like the sound of that. Yeah. Another Impact Hammer Mark II. $193. I mean, kind of have to, right? I do have this as well. I need to keep that because that's... No, it's not anything special, is it? Big damage. Why are you using that one? Idiot. Alright. Felix has an electric grenade launcher. Okay. Why do I not just give him the machine gun again? Show me what those perks do. Oh, there we go. Drop kick. There's no reason why I don't just give him that. Okay. Got it. Come on, machine gun bros. Yeah, did you not see his drop kick? That way. That's how Felix rolls. May have earned a more permanent space on the team. Whoop. What? Nothing? Nothing? Alright. Not a whole lot of anything. Whoop. Spinning. If nothing else, I can guarantee you the music of the game is all going to be of that standard.
Go.
Down they go!
Daisuke loves his metal. I don't know if he performed in that one or just wrote it or anything, but he's definitely on the credits for Smell of the Game, which I still love. That's the actual name of it. calling your song Smell of the Game. Alright. Are you good now?
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
Oh, we're still gonna kill the queen, okay.
What's up?
These glands are gross. Take them.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch.
Not
There's
right
an old
now.
base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to
Oh,
get to
no.
the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Shocker. What is Charon?
Hayes'
Sharon?
idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought
Right.
it sounded cool, so here we are.
About time. Gonna kill a mad queen. We've killed like a dozen at this point.
Fucking right we are.
I can definitely solo a Mantiqueen. Especially if I've got, I don't know, about that much range. Okay. That's back to the ship. That's going to a different landing pad. Okay. I find it ridiculous that out of all the things I tried to fix the crackly, poppy audio glitches, the thing that worked was manually setting the resolution and frame rate in OBS. Because it was only doing it in OBS. But I'm very glad. I just realised after, what, about an hour of playing now that not heard any. Like, there's the occasional audio glitch that's clearly the game where it's like switching tracks in and out. Or sound effect, background noise, right? Like the ship, it does it sometimes when it's loading.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
Scylla. Harlow's base? Wait. Yeah, it's got to be that one. For fuck's sake. Very quick trip. and back outside. Saves having to actually connect the different zones, right? Wait, it was Felix that wanted to meet Harlow. We'll keep this team. It's fine. Got both of them either way at this point. I do wonder if with this monitor I even need this light. Right? because the monitor's so bright. Although I guess in darker parts, that'll change, but still. Don't really remember this area. I guess I've been here. I wonder how much it'd fuck the game up if you did a run through and
Hey,
just
you.
killed every
Looking for
single
something?
NPC you found. Or if you just get massively fucked up. Have I not been here?
Where do you think you're going?
Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through.
Should think so.
Got my sights on you.
Uh-huh. Nope. Front entrance. Come on, somewhere. Nope. Aha. Free XP machine found. Oh, thought since it was purple it was different. Yeah. Alright. Wait. Marlowe's the dog? Or dog? No. Oh, yeah, Harlow and Marlowe. Right, got it. Loves himself.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
I'll just let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Do we?
Hear that, Clyde? I've been
Do we
making
look the other
something out
way?
of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So tempting. Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death.
Do
His
yourself.
ring should do nicely.
Let's pretend I take care of your problem. What happens then?
Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future.
I thought I'd heard that name. Who was Trask in KOTOR? Darth Bandon. Do you ever get tired of pretending he doesn't already have a captain?
I don't contest your claim to Felix's services, but he is his own man, and we are all of us responsible for our own destinies.
I feel like you could be more condescending, but you'd have to really try.
Hey, boss has a point. You're talking about me like I'm not even here.
I'm negotiating with your captain. You are his subordinate.
If we get option to punch
At
this
least for
man, I'm
now.
going to punch this man. What did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached.
This guy's determined
Here,
I'm still doing this
my
for him.
token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
No, don't want to know that shit. Tempted. I don't think this one's a cannibal, but still. Right, I saw a computer. Save and kill him. What, just for the funsies? Alright.
Take him down!
Everyone all right?
I'm curious.
Are you out of your mind? What was that? What, did Clyde look at you funny and you just opened fire?
Huh.
You just killed the guy. Please tell me you've got some half-decent reason for doing what you did.
It's like you're asking me to lie to you.
Yeah, that's about the answer I expected. I just wish you would have given him a chance. Maybe you didn't trust him or didn't like him. Least we could have done was talk to this Trask guy. I'm gonna need some time to myself.
Suit yourself. Wait, did he leave? He left. Okay, anyway. Let's be slightly less psychotic than that. Just slightly. Right? There was a lot there for essentially just going psychotic and killing the guy. Makes me wonder how much I'm gonna have to play an idiot melee character that just goes and like slams a giant hammer on every NPC. I'm gonna have to. Anyway, let's read this. Logs, acquisitions, contraband pharmaceuticals, brought down salvage cargo, ransomed crew. Brought down salvage cargo, crew joined up. Brought down salvage cargo, crew jettisoned in escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. That's going to be someone in corporate, right, isn't it? Taking out the other companies' ships for their own ends. He's being played like an idiot. You can see it already. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our last wildcat, We picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through, ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get answers, stay skeptical. Character should be called Orc. His backstory: Orc smash all human with hammer. Common quote: okay boss. I saw, oh my god, I saw there was a behind the scenes leak from Avengers Endgame from the production, and apparently at one point there was meant to be a scene that we missed out on because it never got realized, but I saw the concept art and I was like, that'd be sick, of Ant-Man going gigantic and doing a fastball special like Big Throw on the Hulk, while at the same time the Hulk is doing his own fastball special of Spider-Man, just like throw and launch. I was like, why? I want this scene. Shoot it anyway. Go back, put it in the Blu-ray. I don't give a fuck. Sadness. Would have been sick. Also, probably would have been a lot of money for about 5 seconds max, but films. Rule 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule 2, fuck the board. Rule 3, while you're still reading Pig, wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security, like it's purple berry flavoured opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again, from the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins, and error document pirates code has exceeded character limit. Right. Nothing sinister on there. None of you have names, do you? No, okay. Not going to bother with you then. So, I don't know if you still want to watch the JoJo film, by the way, but I've also had a craving that's been increasing as of recently. I guess it's been a while, basically, since I watched The Matrix. I kind of feel like it's overdue. I wonder if they're still doing that remake of it as well. But yeah, one way or another, I'm gonna have to watch The Matrix soon. Are you at work today?
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
Wait. Groundbreaker. That's Monarch. Yeah, let's go back to the Groundbreaker first.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Right, I think before I get off the ship, I'm going to take a little minute here. I'm going to go and make a brew, I reckon. Oh, I did get one thing working though. So guess I can do that. See you in a minute or two, guys.